Yeah.
We here now. Battle rap news. Uh,
Oh,
Okay.
Did y'all see Smack, man? What's up, man?
Lord.
Tony, did you
I
see
seen a couple of clips. I didn't see the full thing, but I seen a couple of clips of him going
Yes.
getting that niggas.
Yeah.
yeah, so he got at Easy, said he would never do business with him because he don't like how he move.
The
Like
integrity
he
word was used.
his integrity is
Ooh.
he was fake. He got it easy bad. He like he look at every situation he touch.
Yeah.
Wait,
Um
he did a whole segment. I heard a little clip,
Yeah,
but
he
he did
did a
it. He
whole.
really went in on AZ.
Yeah, he did. He
yeah.
broke it down, bro. He did. He
Oh
did.
nah.
It just, you know what I'm saying? As a man, this is the things that I can't really support. Now, when you gotta understand, when you like all right, so for the people that's a little younger in here, when you 35 plus, the word integrity, man, that shit hit different. I'm sorry, bro. When a nigga say
Exactly.
your integrity is in question, and you see when you a young nigga, you like 22, a nigga, man, you don't got no integrity. Man, nigga, fuck you. Like you ain't even ready for, pose like you not even ready for like
Right,
that word. Like if
right,
you
right.
35 plus and a nigga say your integrity is the reason why they can't fuck with you, that shit hit different. I'm gonna be honest. It do. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Did,
So
did
uh
you see Easy response?
yeah, I did. I seen Easy responded.
it was like
Okay.
get on the phone with me and tell me about this. Let's get on the phone and tell me. Like I seen that little tweet. Did he say anything else about that?
No, he did a live. He did a
Oh, he
Did a
live.
did
live.
live. Okay,
He
okay.
basically was breaking down how URL shady with like their contracts and just different stuff. Like they basically told all of them that it's okay if they can sign because they can battle. Like we not gonna pursue nobody in court. If you wanna, even though you sign a contract, whenever you end it, we'll end the contract. Like first off,
Mm.
Easy. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be a little bit smarter. Like, what in the history of contracts have you ever heard of a contract where the day you don't feel like doing the contract no more, niggas have just ended with like no type of repercussions or nothing. Like,
Yeah,
when have you
Right.
ever heard of that?
yeah. I
My
mean,
thing is like, I feel like Easy should have just because Easy was already lighting up URL for like 9 months. Like niggas never responded. Like Smack never said nothing.
not nothing. More than
So
that too.
Smack finally responded. Now you want to get in that bag again? It's like, bro, you already got all your everything Easy said on that live. He already said this every day when he had got fired from URL or left or whatever.
Right.
All he did was reiterate the shit he was already saying. So it's like, nigga, Smack finally responded to you, man.
And
Mm.
I feel like for the most part, Smack them kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like they just was like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like
All right,
they gave everyone about what, like a year, a solid year and a half almost of just like,
niggas was
fuck
getting their shit off,
Smack.
their narratives
These
off.
niggas is whack. Look at the product. They falling off. All these niggas is trash. They can't. And then, like, the state of the game is this, right? And I fuck with everybody. I do. But we seen now, right? Smack them. They not the king of the mountain no more. Everybody else is eating. Now the consensus amongst the fans is that this shit is dead. Now, how is it that it's more events than ever, right? Across more of the country than ever. The small leagues is eating and having events, but the fans is like, yo, this shit ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I'm running the fans now more and more. It's been said every day, more and more. Niggas missed the COVID era. Who was eating during the COVID
You know what?
era?
I mainstream battle rap is dead, and I don't think it's ever coming back, man.
Damn.
Like being main, like if actually being decently mainstream, how it was in the COVID era, that's never
Right.
happening again.
Right. Because it was at one point it had that crossover appeal, right? Like
Right.
that, like we was like right on the edge of damn, this is about to, you know what I mean?
Like I said, Drake events.
Drake
I
events,
think that's pretty much done.
pay
Like
per views
surfing
every
jail.
weekend, tournaments, bags, and like you got TV shows that happened off the back of this stuff, right? Like you
Yeah.
had all types of rollouts. You
And it's
did,
clearly not. It's clearly not lucrative to nobody. Like you
and
hear
it's
smacking interview saying shit like, "We don't got much." Like, battle rap is not lucrative. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
On a mainstream level, you can't make money out of it. Nigga, y'all had Drake at the event. Like, it's still not. It's just not. I don't think it's lucrative in terms of. So,
I mean,
it's just a niche market. Like, it ain't for. It ain't.
If
But
it's not
I think it's
lucrative, then
tough for people to-
wait? If it's not lucrative, then why do they keep throwing events then?
Well, I think that the events that you have been seeing, I think it's look. At one point when Caffeine came out and when Smack was doing what they was doing, right? The prices went up, the bags went up, the production level quality, right? We did this experiment. We took the biggest artist in the world, backed by Fox level production work and a whole studio rollout. And we said, here, battle rap, here, this is everything y'all want. Y'all got y'all bags, y'all got y'all flyouts. We, you know what I'm saying? We get you niggas.
We're going to give y'all shows to go market yourselves.
Y'all got shows, right?
And we're going to pay y'all.
We've made y'all content creators so y'all can control y'all market. And y'all go ahead and run with it. And what happened? What do? We fumbled it. Fumbled and tumbled the bag, right? And so now
that's all on the battlers though.
I
think
so too.
Caffeine should have did their due diligence. They should have actually researched who knew what the hell they was talking about in the culture, and like that Caffeine marketing was terrible. Like if your marketing strategy was give a bunch of guys that's from battle rap money and hope they promote your platform, that is a terrible marketing strategy. Like they can't just get off the hook. I can't,
like that but that's the thing though. As much as I agree with that, I gotta turn the onus back to the battlers, bro. Because at the same time, they wasn't being dictators with the situation. Like Twerk, we need you to do this. You know what I'm saying? So and so, we need you to do this and that, right? Like they was more or less saying, here's the bag, here's the budget. Y'all do with it what y'all want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's on y'all. And motherfuckers started showing up late to stuff and half-ass writing, choking. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, you know, and it wasn't, and that doesn't necessarily apply to everybody because some people literally got hot during that time. You see what I'm saying? But the crossover appeal that was supposed to happen as a result of that, it did not happen.
I'm just not in the business of blaming the workers, the employees when the company fails. Like I feel like when the company fails, it's not, even though the employees are doing wrong. You know why the employees are doing wrong is because the management is not putting a directive down. They're not leading. They're letting the employees run the show. In most businesses, when the management and the higher ups, when they're not involved in it, that business is gonna go to shit. Caffeine,
anytime they
Caffeine. That I think I heard in Spaces, Queens Flip said that they even threw him a bag. They threw him a crate. They threw him multiple bags.
Yeah, I heard that on Joe podcast.
Okay. See, I heard that he was in on this. They be doing this new space. Shout. Damn, I forgot my boy. Anyway, shout it out. They be doing these spaces and shit like that. In the space, I heard him say like they threw him like multiple black bags multiple times, and he fucked it up because he didn't promote. But my thing is just like, yo, why the hell are y'all throwing if he's messing up each time? Why do y'all keep throwing him multiple big bags and expecting new results?
No, that's a good point. That is a good point.
But
maybe
they before you say that, Tom, maybe they what is it called? Like maybe they forecast this shit. They thought battle rap was bigger than it actually is, and they paid more than some of these niggas are actually worth. And that put them in the hole. That's what I think happened. Like they forecasted this shit was gonna be major. They forecasted that these niggas actually prepare, that these niggas actually care. And it was so much fucked up shit that now it's like, all right, this shit, niggas is in a hole, man. This battle rap is not lucrative.
But you gotta remember, at the time coming into that deal, battle rap was still like, this was previous, before COVID. I think Cassidy and Hitman just had a crazy most viewed face up. Like battle rap was still on the high when they announced the Caffeine deal. I just feel like they just didn't. I just feel like Caffeine, like the same energy they had gave to like the content creators, like, yo, listen, this what you got to do to make money. This what you need to do. This what you got to do. Then you can see money. They should have applied that to the battlers. Like,
Yo,
I
just think
I think they was overpaying niggas, man. That's what
I think that,
no,
but I think anytime that, and as a culture though, right? Because I agree with what Polo's saying, but as a culture, this is where I have to blame the culture, because anytime the people that sit on that make the decisions, that cut the checks, that they try to enforce any type of fucking rules or stipulations or standards, what niggas do? Oh man, niggas got slave deals. Niggas is, they down it every time. Anytime you try to exert any sort of authority over the situation and to control the quality of the product, oh, it's politics. Oh, y'all doing too much. Oh, y'all trying to tell us what we could do and and then that's when the rebellion happened, right? Anytime you try to enforce any type of rules or standards or control or, just to ensure that the returns is there, that's when you hear the bullshit. And by the way, that bullshit still persists in battle rap right now. Anytime people try to control what they got going on or like set the standard for what needs to happen, what can't happen, that's when the backlash happens amongst the fans, amongst the battlers. People feed into that shit, and the next thing you know, that whole situation is dead. How many people was dissing the fuck out of Caffeine at a certain point? Niggas was dissing URL. Niggas was getting after different shit. And now you see that shit permeating anytime people try to set up their shit. So it's like that, what I'm saying? I wish that Smack them ran they shit more like how Dana White runs UFC. But that's just not the situation that we in, because the culture always rebels against that shit. Oh, you forcing it now. You forcing it now. You know what I'm saying? When really the situation is, bro, the reason why this nigga is on these cars is because he's selling fucking tickets, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what people want to see. Y'all can say, yo, I don't want to see, the people that, the people that control the narratives and all that other shit. They can say that. But whenever Smack them, like, well, shit, whenever I book this nigga, motherfuckers show up. You know what I'm saying? So that's I think that's part of the problem too. You know what I mean? But that was that test run right there. And then the fact that Caffeine is out of business, man.
And then top of the year, we forgot. Smack told us ain't no money in this shit. He said that.
He did.
End of the year, ain't no money in battle rap.
He did.
Well, I think he meant like he ain't like he just not making the money
like
giving
you
out.
think ARP, like, as smart as a businessman that he portrays to be, you think he quit for no reason? Like, he know it ain't no damn money in this shit, man.
Yeah, but why? But my thing is this though. He quit after having his most impactful year though. Like
that tells me more but that makes it more sense that it ain't no money. I had my best year and then I quit.
Right.
That means I was not able to. The amazing year I had, my biggest year, I wasn't able to make a great return. Like, so much of that means like, oh yeah, y'all love me, but I ain't make no money off this shit.
Right. I can't eat off of that respect y'all give me, right? Like, y'all say I'm number one, but then I'm number one, but I go home and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just like them old NCAA football players that like, damn, y'all love Reggie Bush. This nigga stealing food about the cafeteria. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so the perception and the reality of it was not matching up. But I do think that the market was overpriced, and I think now you still seeing events, but the market has readjusted itself. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Because if you look at Gnome, like, Gnome tells you that, like, okay, this is starting to, the money is drying up. If you just look at Gnome, like, we're booking smaller venues, we doing private events. I'm pretty sure Lux and Nitty didn't take as much as they were taking. We was doing it at Irvin, but like one of them big events. So I feel like they just condensing this shit, like making it like, all right, let's try to get this money back down. Let's get these numbers lower. And then, we don't have it like we once had it.
And now, really, what really happened too, quiet as kept. There's so many younger battlers, right? There's so many battlers that are either younger in age or younger in, like, the type of, they're still on the come up. There's so many of those types of people, and they're not taking like these $5,000, $10,000 paydays to do what they do. They're just like, fuck it, like, I'm on the court. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take that 1,000, that 800, whatever the case might be, because that's really where the market actually is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where it is right now for a lot of shit. So, you know, that's why you seeing the cars that you seeing right now. So hopefully in a couple of years, some of these people that's, you know, on the come up that people fuck with, they become those stars. But that only happens if you have to draw people in, and that shit takes time. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact is that, and this is something that we talked about up here, and I was always worried about, right? When the headliners start to be in their late 30s and 40s, bro.
Which is happy at it, which is
You know what I'm
like
saying?
we're like
There's
a year or
a
two away from that.
whole there's a gap there, right? There's people that are still in their 20s and veterans, but they were kind of, I can't say they were held back, but they were never elevated to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Or they're just now starting to be, all right, well, now you gaining momentum to be in the forefront and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like when the stars of a hip hop culture are in their 40s, their late 30s, that shit ain't that's not good. That's not good. We all is old enough to remember when rap was, when like, you know, Fab and Cam and Beans and all these niggas was in their 20s all at the same time cooking shit. Mace, all these niggas was
But
but
lot
that's
of the
just not where, you know what I mean? That's not where it is right now.
I feel like a lot of the battlers, they like stopped doing the stuff that they were doing before. Like before, they used to always promote, go on different platforms, you know, argue, whatever the case might be, just provide entertainment. And I think, you know, we in that era now where everybody is like, you know, entrepreneur. They want to do multiple things. They don't just want to do, you know, they want to do other things. I think we just in that era now where people are just figuring out different avenues of which they want to make money from. And then once they realize, yo, I still need battle rap, I think battle rap will come back around.
Right. I think that, yeah, it's nothing wrong with being multifaceted. And somebody saying the old adage that rap is a young man's game. No. I don't believe that.
I don't think that's true, because the hottest rappers
successful. I think that rap, when it's at its highest point, is at its fever pitch, is when the headliners are younger. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a heavy correlation between when rap and that doesn't just apply to, well, 1 second. That doesn't just apply to battle rap. I think that's hip hop in general. Big and Pac died in their fucking mid-20s, right? Like, you know, for a lot of people, that's kind of a, you know, an era where it was super lucrative. You had great work going on. You know, Jay and Nas were in their 20s when they was dropping the shit that they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Excellent.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think now, compare that to now, the best rappers.
It's like Surf,
Kendrick.
But right now, the top streamers, the most streamers is in their 30s. Travis Scott, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Future, all the Nicki Minaj, all the highest Spotify streamers are all in their 30s. So it's actually not a young man sport. It's a smart man sport. Meaning, like, if you make the proper moves, if you know how, if you negotiate the proper deals, you know how to make money, you will always be on top. I just feel like battle rappers have to make the right moves. You know what I mean?
I just don't think. I heard Rosenberg Rock say this. Like, music is different too, by the way. But I heard like, when I was extremely invested in battle rap, nigga, I didn't have kids.
True.
I was in school. I was at my mama house. I was a kid, so I wasn't super invested into this shit. And I was the same age as Sue Surf. I'm the same age as Tay Rock. I'm the same age as Hitman.
Right.
I am now an adult. I don't care as much.
Yeah.
I want to get out the way for these young niggas to see how they do this shit. Because now it's like, bro, we're not as invested. So that's why I don't think the people in our age bracket are not as invested no more. Like, we older.
But see, but that's not to say that if it was a bunch of nice motherfuckers that was in their 20s that was like at that point where they superstars, that we gonna watch it. And my thing is too is that the demographic of 20-something-year-olds, right? That's us back in the day. How are they looking at this shit? A lot of the motherfuckers, they don't even know what the fuck, because they like, well, shit. You know, the guys that's my age that I think is nice, they won't be on a Gnome or they won't be on a Max Out. Like, either they not ready for it or they just not being elevated to that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the only thing is I just don't think, I think the age stuff mattered more back then, because that is what like the guidelines of how to make it was the standard. Like you got to be young, but now it's changed. Like niggas is blowing up at 40 years old. Niggas is blowing up at 30. Niggas is I think the guy that just won best new artist for the Grammys, the white guy with all the tattoo, I forgot his name, the fat guy.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he old as
But see,
hell.
that's music. Like music, I
I
could like
just
a
feel like,
music. I
hold
could
up.
like
I
a
just
song from an
I just
18-year
feel
old
like
that's fire. But
I just
like
feel like
battle rap is
with battle rap, these dudes don't do enough to appeal to a lot of people, like other besides the core fans. Like I feel like if they were still doing it, and also Surf is locked up. Surf is a big reason of why battle rap is kind of taking a hit too.
Yeah.
Surf aside, though, I feel like a lot of people other than Averb should have been stepping up, doing like spaces, interviews, going on lives, doing shit like these niggas is not doing none of that, bro. Like they not doing any of that no more, and that's a big part of
even
it.
to the point of saying like, all right, well, the best MCs right now, like, or just like in the mainstream sense, the best MCs now are in their 30s, right, in their mid to late 30s. There's a lot of people that would say right now this era is dirt, and I think it's directly related to the fact that I think that hip hop in general, right, whether it's mainstream hip hop, battle rap, or whatever, is the best when the core superstar talent is younger. When the niggas is in their 20s, like mid 20s, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. If those are the top motherfuckers, then the shit is hotter. I think that applies with hip hop and battle rap. You know what I'm saying? When the core niggas is in their 20s, throughout history, in hip hop, the best top 5 motherfuckers was all in their 20s. That's the golden age to a lot of niggas. We could go throughout the time periods, right? 90s. All them niggas was in their 20s. The Wu-Tang niggas and Nas and Jay and, you know what I'm saying, Snoop and all these niggas was in their 20s when they was like, you know what I mean, Doggy Style and
I don't think
Illmatic
the
and all
age
that shit,
applies
right?
to battle rap,
And
though.
that was the hottest shit. And then even with battle rap, when Surf and the Midwest movement, all them niggas was in their 20s during that.
Yeah, but
They
it's
was
not
all in their 20s during
forgot
that. And
about
that's
the
like the
paywall
best time in
aspect,
battle
too.
I
rap.
get what you're saying. You saying that they were more interested in promoting because they were younger.
No. I'm just I don't think I'm not even factoring in promotion. I'm just saying there's a correlation between how hot the game is perceived, right? And the age bracket of your best stars. If your biggest stars are in their 20s and they're like the best, they're considered the best, then your shit is probably way hotter than if your bigger stars are like in their 30s or 40s or whatever the case, right? It's just like that because that young energy, they're going to court the younger fans. We were all in our 20s watching this shit, or teenagers watching this shit, and the guys weren't too far off from our age, and they were setting the pace for this shit. It doesn't even have to do with promotion necessarily. It's more like that young energy, that youthful energy, and it's both. It has to be two things, that youth plus the talent. When that shit meets up, and that's at, you know what I'm saying, the fucking talent is at a high, and these motherfuckers is young, that's when shit is hot. It's true in hip hop, and it's true in battle rap.
I just feel I don't agree, man. I don't feel like in battle rap got to be young. The prominent talent has to be young in order for them to make it. But I just feel like the raps got to be really good. All these niggas sound like another nigga. A lot of these niggas ain't original no more. A lot of these niggas ain't coming up with original content no more, or original material, or anything new. They just re-rocking some shit we done heard already, and it's nothing exciting no more. Like, these niggas got to get in the lab. They got to get way better raps. The reason why these niggas was blowing up back then is because the raps was smoking hot. Niggas was blowing up off of the raps. Niggas forgot about that.
I think they was hot, and these were younger men at the time too, so they had young man energy, like
right. So even if it was,
like, we have seen shit like that, rock, just younger energy. Like, you do need younger energy to make this shit go, bro.
Just need niggas
to be clean. Even if it was a bunch of young niggas, all right. So if we. Okay,
let me hold on. Wait, real quick, because y'all niggas, y'all not gonna land. Hold on, real quick. If that was how come all the other markets, it's young people excited to watch, listen to older people, or young people excited to, like, any market you name. Or if we took a reality show, all these people that be on reality shows is old as fuck. Baddies, all these shows I'm watching that I see all these people go crazy for. These are old people. You talk about raps. You got Kendrick Lamar and Drake that had Everybody was literally froze. Everything was talking about Kendrick Lamar and Drake for the last 3 months. These niggas is old. Like who's the young niggas that everybody's following?
I don't
Where
think
they at?
I don't
I'm not
think people in their
correlating
20s
battle
are.
rap to mute. Like I think that's different, man. Like if Nas and Jay-Z wanted to run it back right now, the Roy's tuning in because those are major artists,
They're
even though they old as
established.
hell.
Yeah,
But
but
most
it's like
Future, Travis Scott, most of the
20
Weeknd, most of these niggas is in their mid
But I'm
30s.
saying
But
like
somebody,
you're trying to punch with the music shit. Like we can't do age with music.
Let's
Like
don't keep
music,
talking about rap.
no,
That's why I'm talking
because
about music.
all right. So
talking about battle
let
rap.
me make my point. Since you criticizing it, my thing is with that it's different because if you're 23, you fucking grew up with Kanye and Travis Scott, so you watching that shit on some nostalgia shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's different than a newer artist comes out or whatever. I can't. It's so fucked up. I can't even name a newer artist, but I see the energy with like, because I'm around some of these like 20-something-year-old people. It's a different type of energy when they talk about a newer artist that's closer to their demographic or whatever, that's just like brand new, rather than, they gonna go to a Kanye concert, they gonna go see Future because they're like, shit, when I was in 8th grade, that nigga Future was this and that. So they watching it on some nostalgia shit and they respect him. That's cool. But that's a different energy than the new dope hot nigga that's just coming out type shit. Like okay, so for these young niggas, like they're like, oh, like when and it's fucked up because so many young dope artists get shot and fucking killed, but that's a whole other story. But the energy behind, remember when Pop Smoke came out? You know what I'm saying? Now we appreciate him. I'm 13, 14 years older than Pop Smoke at the time when he came out. I appreciate it, but I'm like, okay, I get this is young, this is some new shit. I look around the crowd because I was at one of his shows. I look around the crowd, the fucking 19, 20-year-olds, nigga, they losing they goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? Because it's relevant it's new to them and it's their era. It's like somebody from their shit. It's like new shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I think there's a different energy behind it when a motherfucker is or like the overall top 5 or whatever, the dope niggas is young and dope. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit is different than when it's a well-established artist. Nicki been around for 15 years giving us hits. So yeah, if you 21, you gonna pull up to the concert. But that's a very different thing than if you.
Yeah, but the crazy shit was when you was watching
out and breaking through. It's different.
No, I understand, but I just feel like in battle rap, age ain't got shit to do with nothing. I think it got a lot to do with your image, how you carry yourself, you look presentable. Young people ain't gonna follow behind you if you looking dirty as hell, like no off rip. No young person is gonna follow behind no movement like that. If you ain't looking clean, you ain't wearing like you. I mean, you gotta. That's number one. Brandon is number one. Number two, the raps. What about these raps though? These niggas is not rapping. These niggas is showing up with one round and no other and nothing else. These niggas is showing up right in their rounds in the airport. These niggas is not taking this shit serious. That's a big part of this. That's a huge part of this.
Common to the young niggas though, like the young niggas in the game right now. You think
young
they're
niggas
more likely to show up and not have their raps ready? I don't see that amongst the younger MCs in this shit.
But the reason why we can't see that with the young niggas is because the old niggas is still dominating the sport. It's still when Loaded Lux pop out. Everybody was excited for Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty. When Rum Nitty battled the week after versus whatever, you know what I mean? Like, people ain't really talk about it till it happened. Like, Loaded Lux was what everybody was talking about. So, I mean, until the older guys get out the way, it ain't gonna be no. I don't really. None of these new niggas is making themselves even pop out like that. Like, when you had the K-Shans, when K-Shans was in their rookie year, and Surfs was in their rookie year, Hitmans was in their rookie year, they were making moments. Like, they were having rookie of the year kind of moments. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas ain't really the new niggas.
And they connected with us well. So I'm my thing is like, all right, so if I tap into the different type of like fans that's in just battle rap culture and shit, right? Like the young fans, you know what I'm saying? What they tuned into, like, all right, what's the young artist that y'all fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for a lot of them, they're like, well, shit, the older niggas is still on the court, so we gonna fuck with that. But I'm saying though, like, look at the energy of like when Chess came out. Chess was the man when he came out. Now, not necessarily completing the mission all the time, but he had a fucking rabid fan base of young people that fucked with what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to. It's almost like, but at the same time, he earned it though. You know what I'm saying? But until the older niggas get out the way, we don't really know. If maybe the younger motherfuckers that rap about shit that maybe doesn't resonate with me. I'm almost 40, so if I'm at an iBattle event, I'm hearing these young niggas rap, and I'm seeing the crowd. These younger niggas is going crazy over this shit. I'm sitting here, and I had a moment like that real sick. We sitting there scratching our heads. These young niggas say an anime fucking scheme, and these little, that's they shit. That's what they into. You see what I'm saying? But it's not like it's translating to it's not put on that pedestal yet, because the older niggas is still in the way, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Not to say they not talented, because old niggas is still dope, but until you have that younger crowd, bro, I think for battle rap to be at a good point, you need to have that fucking energy between that 18 to 25-year-old demographic. I think we've lost them. And I think we lost them for a couple of reasons.
I think the niggas that we have now that are dieharders, we the niggas. And we just older now, so it's just not.
We got kids. We got
my fault.
Yeah, like you said before, we got kids, man. We got careers now. But that 18 to 25-year-old demographic, they don't even, you marketing to them ain't even the same, bro. You don't market to these niggas how we used to get marketed to. A nigga turn his camera, go crazy, whatever. These niggas is on TikTok. You know what I mean? They run it up in different ways. You know what I'm saying? They watch a Kai Cenat watcher with battle rap, bro. Like it don't even resonate with them the same.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it can, but these niggas gotta appeal to these people. Like, these niggas don't be in no type of fly shit. These niggas don't be like, in no disrespect to nobody that's taking, you know what I mean? But I'm just being honest. You niggas not appealing to the young people. Like, y'all not in no type of fly shit. Young people, they want to be motivated. They want to look up to somebody. They want to feel like this nigga is in a position where I need to be at. So if y'all don't look like that, the young niggas is not following you. That's off rip. Everybody know that. Like that's common knowledge.
Yeah. The marketing.
I don't even really think young niggas care about MCing as much no more. Like
they don't.
And that's the thing too, because like, bro, we don't even, after this Kendrick, Drake, and Cole era, like it's no other three niggas. Like I think that MCing era damn near over. So that, to me, that directly plays part of battle rap. Like MCing, niggas don't really care about that shit no more.
About that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They rather
like the beat. Like that's the true all honesty. Like we're the last era of niggas who cared about niggas rapping punches and lyrical shit. Nobody cares about that anymore. So how is this shit gonna get bigger? Niggas don't care about rapping and listening to long form battle raps. Like a nigga rapping, one nigga rapping for 3 minutes, a battle going for an hour. These young niggas are not listening to that.
They don't even like 3 verses on their tracks. Like, let me ask y'all. Because maybe y'all, because I know from talking to younger people the type of shit they listening to lately. But like, who do y'all think amongst the 18 to 25-year-old demographic, who's the young niggas that they fucking with right now?
I ain't gonna front. I ain't watch like y'all niggas. I'm still outside. Okay. You know what I mean?
I got some picks too, but go ahead.
Nah. You know what I mean? I'm still shaking and moving, doing my thing. Listen, okay, I'm not about to set like. Listen, man. I got a young spirit, man. Right, Cat, my man. So right now, the young people right now, they on this sexy drill wave, man. My man Cash Cobain, my man R2 Almo, my man Chow Lee. That's what all the bitches is listening to. I'm telling you, right? I see you type. I'm not even looking at the Discord, and I smell Geo typing. Geo, stop it. This is what the young people listening to. They listening to what's the nigga from Detroit? Skilla Bay. Yeah. Skilla Baby. Pause. Skilla Baby. They listen to him a lot. I see a lot of women listen to Honcho, the nigga from
the hoes is listening to. What does the niggas listen to between 18 and 25?
The niggas is listening to Sexy Drill too. I'm trying to tell you, Tone.
Yeah, he's saying they listen to Cash.
Tone, you not, yo, Tone.